what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Giants will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. And this will wind up a Vikings first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll be 3rd down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down, it would appear. Yes, he does, by a full yard. They pick it up on 4th and 2.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Go.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Here we go.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st and 10.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make it play. And it's 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Let's go now.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It'll be a Vikings first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal. He's inside the 10. Mark him at the 7.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal. To throw is McCarthy. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third and goal. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That one taken in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He knocks it through. And the Vikings move out to a 7-3 lead. He kicks this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They'll run with Tracy. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 21-yard line. It's a big number 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more power. Okay, ready? Set, punt. 52.
Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That is caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. Oh, he's got a man, and he caught it. And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there. The fake works, big yardage, and the first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go, set. Hut.
A carry here for Tracy. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5.
Come up, set.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Giants.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
And he's going to be taken down after a big 2nd down pickup, but we do have a penalty marker on the field.
Let's go now. Ready?
On the zone read, a give to Tracy. Down the sideline to the 20. And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On the ready.
One quarter in the books. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Giants football here to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Let's go. Ready.
Now this time they'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got 2 options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it or in a spot where nobody can catch it. And unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter.
Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5.
Yellow, 40, cut.
They'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants are on top. It's now 10-7.
Vikings 7. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Nubin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On the give, it's Tracy. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
4. From the 29, here's 2nd and 4.
Blue 32.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Striker, block 30. Ready.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
33, yellow. Shot, 17.
They'll stick with him again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Set, ready. 10 black.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to have the 1st down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
1st down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Tracy will try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
It's a gain of a yard.
Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 45, ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants will get out in front 17-7.
17. Vikings 7. Naimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at that 50-yard line.
And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 24 now, here's second and 6. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hockenson, his tight end. And he's into the end zone. What a response! T.J. Hockenson, touchdown Minnesota. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass, results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
14.
Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready?
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. Second and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard at the 39-yard line.
60 red. 60 red. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
3rd and a yard.
Here we go. Yep, check.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
Gain of 11. And the Giants first down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. From out of the gun, he'll throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
3rd down and 9.
Come on, set. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught. It's Robinson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Ready, set.
Now, off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will have a Giants first down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now a give on the ground. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another first down.
1st and goal.
Here we go, set.
They'll run here. It's Pollard. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Set, ready. Hut.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
This one's caught at the 4.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Hawk 70. Take up.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And the Vikings first down.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's caught once again by Hawkinson. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So they decide to be aggressive there on 3rd down, Mike. Now the question is, do they maintain that aggressive style on 4th down, or do they decide to punt? It's going to be a really interesting play call here as it brings up 4th and short.
The offense is out there, 4th and inches. They'll try to run. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Turnover on downs.
Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Here we go. Cut.
He'll drop to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
First and 10 at the 47-yard
Well, a really nice start
line.
here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held.
Let's go now. 60, 90, 18, Pioneer.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 29.
That pickup, good for 29 yards.
Vikings.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
A handoff as they try to run it here. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. McCarthy. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Minnesota.
1st and 10.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
Buffalo 18.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Vikings. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Reichard good with the extra point. The Vikings have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. The return starts from the 5. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line.
Down. Set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Open man is Robinson. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. Give him 14 on that play. One play, 1 first down.
Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They run it straight ahead with Pollard. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
Yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Oh, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. He'll start at the 4. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
17-yard line.
Okay, ready? Set.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Ready.
The pass rush gets home and he goes down. Jordan Brooks. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
3rd and 14.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. 22 meter. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, Put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And they'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And the Vikings
12 yards on the gain. That's good for a quick first down.
48-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They'll take this down to the 47. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. 11 yards on the pass there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
36-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That is incomplete. There's no way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And he will score! Todd Felton. Touchdown, Minnesota.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And the wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
He kicks this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. Vikings are going to take possession.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. He finds a man downfield, it's Felton. And he will score. Todd Felton. Touchdown, Vikings. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go, set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 6. Pistol give to Pollard. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. It is Azeez Al-Shaair with the stop.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive. Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down, give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back.
He gets free. He will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Will Reichard down on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Vikings will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Giants 20. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Their own 32-yard line.
Here we go.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Tony Pollard, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. Now a run to begin the fourth quarter on 1st and 10. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
Set. Cowboy 80.
Now a give up the middle. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
11 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and 3.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Minnesota.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 yards on
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Vikings. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying, it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on, set.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards. And the Giants
Down.
first down.
Spike, 52 points.
First and 10 at the 36-yard
They'll
line.
look to throw. That caught Tony Pollard.
The pass. Complete to Tony Pollard. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Set, ready. Set.
They'll look to throw again. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, Giants.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, New York.
Let's go now. Ready?
Back to the air one more time. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Tennessee.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback, and I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
Up the middle they go. And he's going to be taken down on the other inside the 50-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
19.
Right back to him on first down. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Here comes 3rd and 6. They'll turn and hand this one off. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, it's Will Reichard time for this Viking field goal. Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
To the air now. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6. But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. Oh, what a throw. Swinging it across his body and completes. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Come on, set.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier. And that catch gets him a first down.
And the Giants' first down. It's a gain of 10.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Jonathan Bernard. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his 1st on the year.
Hey.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Ready?
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Hold it ready. Let's go now. Take over.
Drive will start on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Shot. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll stick with him again. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third and 5.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
So a win here for the Vikings. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory.